What's going on, everybody? It's GZ Guy here with you for another video. Thanks for checking in. So originally today I was going to take the 350 here and get it pulled over into the shop and start going through that. I have some work to do on it that I'll do once that happens. I think I'm going to do that Friday for you guys for that video. Like I said, I was out of state last week, so I didn't really get anything out. So we'll probably do that for Friday's video. Today the rain's holding off, so what I want to do is get the G35 cleaned up, and also I'm going to go over a couple cleaning tips under the hood of the products I like to use, and we're going to jump into the interior and get that going. And I might have spoken too soon. It looks like it's actually going to start raining, so let's get into this and get it done as quickly as we can. All right, see you in a sec. All right guys, so it is starting to rain. I am still going to do a quick exterior wash on this thing, get it cleaned up, and then pull one of the cars out of the garage here, and I'll do some quick cleaning under the hood. We'll go over that inside where it's drier. Let me get my hood shut, let me get this thing cleaned up, and I'll catch up with you here in a second in the next segment. All right guys, so we got the car cleaned up. Next step I'm going to do is clean the interior. So what I like to do after I wash the car is typically I will go through and clean my door sills. Yes, I know the towels are back in the car. When I'm just driving it daily, not doing videos or whatever, they're in there, and they're in there because I want to make the point that if you have nice floor mats, this is a simple, cheap, easy solution. If you have some old towels, throw them in. It keeps your carpet a lot cleaner and nicer. You go to car shows or doing YouTube videos, whatever, you can take them out during that point in time. But on my daily grind, I have them inside. Anyway, so back to the door sills. I feel like a lot of people, when it comes to cleaning their car, they don't really take the time to do the small things that help bring and tie it all together to keep it look nice. So as you can see, you build up dirt and grime throughout, and even when you wash your car, you get the water down in there. So what I typically do after I dry the exterior of my car is I will take that same towel, it's damp, I'll run it through here and help pick up some of that debris and grime. And I actually will take the time and use like a quick detailer, or at least once a summer, I will wax all this just so that way the dirt doesn't really stick, you get the water spots. So we're gonna go ahead, we'll do that portion of it. I'll be back in a second. All right guys, so there you have it. Simple, quick, easy. Again, I just take the towel or towels that I've used on the exterior, wipe it down, get all the dirt. You know, it's pretty self-explanatory, but also make sure you take the time to do the actual door itself, because it also will build up road grime and dirt. So we'll move on to the next step of doing the interior. All right guys, so you can see got the towel pulled out driver's side, and look at that, my floor is pretty clean. And that may not seem like a big deal, except for I live out in the country. I walk through leaves and dirt and everything like that daily, getting in and out of my car. So huge time saver for me. Again, I really don't care how it looks. You know, like I said, if I go to a car show or hanging out and want, you know, everybody to kind of see the aesthetics of what's going on, it takes 30 seconds, if that, to pull the towel out. Now all I gotta do, pull the floor mats out, we will sweep and then vacuum the floor, and we'll go to the next step. All right, so we've done the door seals, door jambs, got the carpet cleaned up. So now we're gonna go over, as I'm sure a lot of you are aware, G owners and whatnot, and if you've done aftermarket stuff, as far as your doors and everything, there's a lot of different materials inside your cockpit of your car. Everything from brushed aluminum to I have aftermarket carbon fiber parts, my center console, on my doors, little sneak peek, some more to come, or a hint I guess. You have leather, you have plastic. So we're gonna go ahead and get all that cleaned up, and just some of the products I like to use. Again, find what works for you. Yeah, I do push on the chemical guys. That's only because I literally had started using them within the last year, and their products are phenomenal. They do what they say. I haven't had any weird side effects with fading of my leather or coloring or anything like that, and it withstands time. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab that stuff and we'll go from there. All right guys, so jumping inside the car. Real quick, a couple of products I use inside. I do the chemical guys leather quick cleaner. I would suggest before you do that, get a good leather cleaner from a reputable company that you like, and actually scrub and clean your leather. This is just a protectant to help keep it clean and looking nice and keeping it soft. Also, we'll be using the inner clean from a chemical guy, on the dash. So before I use that, I do like Meguiar's dash cleaner. Unfortunately, I don't know if they've changed the formula in it or what, but the newer stuff, I noticed it doesn't really work as well in my opinion. Again, that's an opinion, not a fact. So if you like it, by all means use it. I never had any problems with it. Also, if you don't have a set, get a nice set of brushes. You can get them, you know, AutoZone, O'Reilly's, all that good stuff. You can get them in multiple sizes. So basically, we're just going to take the brush, clean around the center console here, the shifter, up on the dash, all the little crevices and stuff around the steering wheel. And then from there, we'll move on to the inner detailer, like I said. Get yourself some nice microfiber rags. I have different ones that are utilized for different parts of the car. So I have a set for doing the interior, a set for the exterior, so on and so forth. Don't spray the product directly onto a panel. Typically you want to spray it on the rag. Once in a while, I mean, if you have a really, you know, saturated area from your door hitting or your foot hitting your door or something like that, you can spray a little bit on there and wipe it off with the rag. But typically you want to actually spray it onto the rag and then put it on and wipe it off. So we'll go ahead and get that going, and I'll be back with you guys in a sec. All right, guys, so there you have it. Got the dash all cleaned up, wiped down, everything's looking good. It's got a nice shine to it. So we're gonna move on to the leather. Like I said, for that, I'm gonna be using the leather quick detailer from Chemical Guys, and same kind of concept, except for I will spray a little bit directly onto the seat where I'm gonna be doing the cleaning, and also onto a microfiber rag. You can use a soft brush. Again, typically I only do that during the cleaning portion of it to scrub all the dirt and debris out. My seats are pretty clean as it is, as well as my interior, and the reason is I take the time to do this process. You know, I get it. There's people out there that just quickly wash outside of their car and whatnot, and that's fine, to each your own. I personally like to take pride in what I have, and you know, all the time I put into working on it and stuff. And it's just more enjoyable for me, and it's nice, you know, when people do admire the car. And I like to keep it clean for you guys on the videos as well. So we'll get on to the next step. All right, guys, just kind of a comparison. So just got done doing the driver's seat. You can see how rich and shiny it is. The leather's looking really good as compared to the passenger seat, which by all means isn't dirty, but side by side, you can see the difference. So we'll go ahead, go on that side, get that one cleaned up. And there you have it. The after, you can see both seats looking equally as good. So again, great product, highly recommend it. You don't have to take my word for it, the product speaks for itself. But anybody's looking for a good leather cleaner or a maintenance for their leather, definitely suggest checking out Chemical Guys product. So we will move on to the next step, which is going to be, I'm going to jump under the hood, do some quick cleaning under there, and I'll take you guys through the process. So really quick, guys, I'm sorry, I forgot. I'm also going to clean my pedals here really quick. For that, I'm going to use the Chemical Guys No Nonsense Cleaner. I'll take you through the process in 1 second. All right, guys, so sorry about the lighting. I know it's probably hard to see with my blue LEDs in here. Yep, so I'm going to use the Nonsense Invisible Cleaner by Chemical Guys. I use this on a lot of the stuff now since I've discovered it. Anybody that's on Instagram or whatnot, I'm sure you've seen their ads for it. It works just like they claim. Really, really highly suggest getting this. It's not overly abrasive. It doesn't leave any weird swirls or scratches or marks. So what I'm going to use, I just got a halfway soft brush here, threw a rag down under the pedal so it doesn't drip onto my carpet. So I'm trying to get you a little before here. You can kind of see, it's hard to see with the lighting, I apologize. You can see it right there on the driver's pedal pretty well, the dirt and debris and grime that's built up. So let me get that cleaned up and I'll show you the difference. All right, guys, there you have it. Dead pedal, clutch, brake, and gas pedal all cleaned up. Hopefully it's showing up on camera as well as it does in person. Literally just spray it on, hit it with the brush, and it brings the metal back to a nice shine. All the rubber for the grip, it pulls all the dirt out of it and looks good. Will help it stay lasting and looking fresh. So again, guys, check out that product. Now we'll move on to the next step under the hood. All right, guys, so moving under the hood, as you can see, it is not as clean as usual. We've got some dirt and water and whatnot from all the road grime and debris out there right now. And we got dirt and water up under the hood from cleaning it, so on and so forth. So because I do take the time to maintain it, as I've pushed throughout the channel and brought up, it doesn't take me as long. So the initial deep cleaning is going to take you a while. Today, basically, I'm going to use some tire shine from Chemical Guys on the plastic pieces, or I also at times will use some quick detailer on there. It actually helps shine and protect the plastic. I haven't ran out. I have not tried the Chemical Guys metal polish yet. I still have some metal polish from Blue Magic. That will help bring the shine back to all your aluminum and whatnot underneath your hood if you have any dress-up parts. Make sure you check the label on a product you buy. Make sure it is safe for the application you're going to use it for. All right, don't put anything on there you shouldn't, because you can mess up your parts and put scratches and stuff like that. As you can see, once again, we got the no nonsense invisible shine or cleaner up here. I used that a while back on the front of my valve covers and whatnot and cleaned it up. Does a phenomenal job. And I have some Dr. Beasley. So this is a product I highly suggest anybody that has carbon fiber parts for their car. I use it on my front grille. I use it on my air diffuser under the hood, my mirrors, my roof spoiler, my bottom diffuser, and my back spoiler. And when I get my hood and so on, I'll use it on there. Phenomenal product. Highly suggest you guys check it out. Go to the website. It really helps keep everything looking nice, clean, shiny, takes debris out of it, and it's UV protectant. It is a two-step process. Check their website out for more information on that. Highly suggest it if you haven't heard of it. You're having issues with some carbon fiber, want to keep it clean, UV protected, so on and so forth. That is the stuff to get. It's a bit pricey, but it does the job, and it's definitely worth protecting your investment. So let's get on to getting this shined up. So there's your guys before. Once I get done, I'll show you what it looks like, and we'll move forward. So there you go, guys. There's the after. Again, use the products I told you about. I just kind of want to give a heads up for people that are thinking about doing some polish parts under the hood. The black on that rag is from the oxidation on all the polished aluminum under there. So just be forewarned if you're going to do that. It does take some maintenance and time to keep it looking good. Even the radiator, you know, it gets the oxidation in it, whatnot. So, I mean, I suggest doing it. I think it's a great look, obviously, based on having it on my car. Just know that it does some time and effort to keep it looking good. I know today's video wasn't the most exciting, guys. Like I said, the 350 was my initial idea for today's video. I'm going to be probably doing that for you this upcoming Friday. We'll start getting into that car and taking a look at it. I just wanted to get this done today while the weather was permitting and I had the opportunity. And again, you know, maintenance and taking the time to do this stuff on your car benefits you down the road as well. Not only does it help it look better, but if you have any leaks or any issues under the hood, it makes it a lot easier to pinpoint where things are going on typically. So again, guys, thank you so much for checking in. I do have some other stuff coming. I have some carbon fiber pieces that are going to be coming in for interior that are in clear coating right now. So they should be here probably, I'm thinking sometime this week, hopefully. As well, I spoke with Concept Z. My parts have made it to them, except for one that was 6 to 8 weeks out. It's at the 7-week mark now because it was made to order. So it should be here fairly soon, I would assume. So I really look forward to getting into that and actually tearing this car down, getting the clutch and all the other stuff that I've been alluding to into the car, onto the car, so we can get out on the street and play with it and check it out. Before we do that, I will take this car out. We'll do some comparison pulls, so on and so forth. Again, I know today wasn't the greatest, most exciting video. Just had to do it. Want to take you guys through my day and through the process. Maybe I gave you some information you didn't know, or just something to watch, kill some time. Either way, If you guys haven't done so, please subscribe to the channel. Share the videos around. Give me a thumbs up and leave a comment in the comment section. I appreciate each and every one of you guys taking the time to check me out and go on this journey with me. And as always, guys, the most important thing, be kind to each other. I'll catch you on the next one. Have a good one.